Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Well, I got another one. This young lady wrote in the comments under one of my videos.
Raulh, you guys who make videos like these are always saying that women are purposely getting with the bad boy types and are being ruined. However, you never have any proof that women in Western society choose bad boys over the good guys. Just once I'd like to see one of you show us proof of a woman stating that she would rather be with a bad boy than be with a good guy.
Well, I'll show you a few short ones, and then I'll show you a woman saying it in great detail.
I hate the fact that I haven't gave Mr. Flowers every week a chance because I'm still waiting on Mr. 3 baby mamas and 2 cases to get it together. Like, what?
She said Mr. Flowers every week. That would be the good guy giving her flowers, but she's waiting on the bad boy to get it together.
I did a video on why good guys are boring. I think it's only fair I do a video on why girls love bad boys. Bad boys are very charming, extremely charming, and they know women inside and out. Like, it's always the bad guys that be knowing exactly how to talk to you and exactly how to move with you.
In other words, he stepped outside of his character to appease her. Remember, fellas, if you have to pretend to be somebody else to get her, she's not for you.
You can have a good guy that want to do you right, that want to be exclusive, that tells you you're beautiful, that goes above and beyond for you, that is consistent, that does all these great things for you, but you don't want that one. You want the one that gives you heartache, headaches, and a hard time.
Isn't that what Kevin Samuels has been saying over and over again?
Why do people choose assholes over the good ones? It's a simple answer. It's easier to love someone who doesn't love you than it is to love someone who loves you too. Because the person who loves you is going to hold you accountable.
And this is why so many women get bailed out of situations, because they play the victim and they know people are going to fall for it.
Why don't women inherently go with the guy that's best for them?
To keep it very simple, historically, we have been programmed to conform to being a victim. Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability.
So if you start dating a woman and see she's struggling with admitting when she's wrong, that's your sign she's also struggling with accountability.
Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
And that's why most women, when she gets dumped by a man, whenever she tells her side of the story, she conveniently leaves out the part where she messed up. She has to tell the story so that she's the victim.
The comeback is, well, he did it to me. The bad boys will allow, you're able to say, girl, I'm with Tyrone, he in the streets, bitch. Yeah, he took me out. It was exciting. There's the excitement side, but then there's always, if this doesn't work out with Tyrone, I have a story where Tyrone was the one that did me wrong.
So to the lady who wrote that comment, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but we as men have been knowing this for a while. But let's go a step further. Listen to this Western woman admitting that Western women use sex to trap a boyfriend into marrying her. Then after the honeymoon phase is over,
when my husband and I met, it was great. I had plenty of it. I enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. We had fun together. And then once I knew I had him, I put walls up. I didn't want to get undressed around him anymore. If he came in and he tried to hug me, I would jerk away. And I had all kinds of stories built up about why I was doing this. I denied to myself the real reasons why, which is what most of us as women do. I didn't withdraw it or withhold it completely. Women listening who are open-minded, you'll know that we have this mental calendar where it's like, okay, I had it. That'll probably buy me a week or two, and then that time starts running out and we start building this anxiety of when we're going to need to engage with again.
You see the mental BS these Western women play on good men? She put it on them while they were dating, and then right after the honeymoon phase, after they got married, then she's dreading having sex with him and withdrawing from him every time he makes advances towards her.
To give just enough to make it seem just enough to keep getting what we want.
Sleeping with him just so she can get the things that she wants. In my humble opinion, these type of women are pathetic.
And we let our stories and our games begin. And the sad part is that a good man falls for all those stories.
And Western women wonder why good men don't want to be bothered with them anymore. Short of unaliving a man, this has to be one of the most ruthless and inhumane things a woman can do to a man by tricking him into marrying her. And you know the reason why they do it. Because they know that once they've manipulated him into buying her everything that she wants, like the house, the cars, jewelry, overpriced, brand name crap, she can divorce him and the court will rule in her favor. And this, lady, is why most men only see women in Western society as recreational use only. And here's the bad boy part.
In general, good men are steady and consistent and predictable. It's why, as women, we think you're boring.
Listen closely, good guys.
Again, it's just another difference between us, not good or bad or right or wrong, just another difference between us as men and women. As women, in general, we like chaos and drama and disruption of routine. That's what makes us feel alive and engaged in life. We abhor structure.
Now, that's not true. She's describing certain types of Western women, because the women in Southeast Asia, they run towards the good guy, but they run away from the bad guy.
As women, we abhor structure and routine.
I'm glad you find it funny, lady, because good men don't.
Because we want to do what we want to do.
Meaning they want to be a slut, but with no consequences.
And we think it's boring to have that routine. Structure holds us accountable, and we don't want accountability. So we want to do what we want to do when we want to do it and thrive on that instability, because again, it makes us feel engaged and alive. Ergo, why we are attracted to bad boys, because they're chaotic and we think that's exciting and it adds drama and passion to our lives.
So remember how they were dogging out men who wanted to exercise their passports and go overseas to find fit feminine women? They tried to paint the picture like all of them were bad boys that were the ones that initially wanted to go overseas. On the contrary, it's the good men who wanted to go overseas because we're sick and tired of being used by these Jezebel-spirited bad boy chasing hyenas. I played this video before, but for those of you all who have never seen it before, this is Tupac when he was a good guy and the reason he turned bad.
I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women, ultra respect for women. But then, like I was liking this girl in Tam, and I'm extra nice, you know, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just gonna be like them, because they seem to get the girls and they call girls the B word, you know, and they smack and beat and they're getting girls, and I'm going, peace, and I think you're beautiful, and they're going to me, well, I like him because he's masculine. I'm masculine. I mean.
So Tupac turned bad right after that, and he got all the women he wanted. So be careful, fellas. Some of these women who are playing nice know exactly what to say to trick a good guy into believing she's sincere and has nothing but good intentions towards him.
This is for my guys out there. Please have faith that there's great women still left on this earth.
And here's one of the telltale signs that she may have been running with the chaotic guys up until now.
Please still hold faith that there's a woman waiting for you to be united as one with you, and that doesn't gravitate to wanting more than one man to love on.
She means that one good guy that has a solid income that she can get to take care of her after her street running days are over. And she needs his finances solid enough so that when she decides to bail out, half of his income is her retirement plan.
I hope that you hold on to faith that there is a woman that's going to hold a safe space for you when your emotions need to be expressed, and that she will always be there to protect and love on you, especially when you need it.
But prior to this, she'll call you a weak man if you need her emotionally.
I hope you guys don't give up in faith that that person is on her way to you. It's just, treasure is always harder to find.
See how she's sounding all sweet and innocent? But the reality is, as long as the law favors the woman, you as a man are taking a huge chance in getting married in Western culture. Here's an oldie, but a goodie. For those of you all who haven't seen it before, this is a divorce attorney talking about the record number of women filing for divorce while admitting that the man did nothing wrong.
I wanted to ask you, as a life coach perspective, you know, I said, hey, 80-90% of our clients who come to us to initiate divorce are women.
80 to 90% initiated by women.
And I've never understood why that may be. And I never asked our clients, why are you filing for divorce? I never want to open that door. But the ones who do decide to bring that up, you know, at the outset, will say something about them not being happy. It's not, I mean, we all know there's infidelity and stuff like that, but a lot of these women are just not happy. They can't really put their finger on it. It's more of You know, he's a great provider, he's a great husband, he's a great father, but I'm just not happy. And they're filing for divorce. They're going to make this big step to go through divorce, and divorce is so rampant. I mean, I can't believe how many cases we handle on a monthly basis.
That's sad.
So a lot of these women filing for divorce fall into one of two categories. One is she may be going through a midlife crisis and thinking divorce is the answer and that the grass is greener on the other side.
I see a lot of women, it's almost a midlife crisis situation. They're, age 40 to 50 years old.
And how many videos have we seen a 40-year-old woman getting a divorce and ending up regretting it? A lot of them. The second reason is because they come from the streets. The bad boy. Then she seeks out a good guy, plays the role with him, he marries her, and as soon as the law is on her side, she divorces him for cash and prizes. So, for the lady who wrote this comment, there's your proof that women in Western society often choose the bad boy over the good guy in her younger years. And then she expects the good guy to come and bail her out. Now, of course, there are some good women left in Western society that won't do a man wrong, but unfortunately, we can't tell the difference. And with the law being on all women in Western society's side, it's just not worth the risk. The cool thing is, here's about 10 comments from men showing that they're not falling for it anymore.
Nope. Laws are against men. Western women are tainted beyond repair. Can't tell the good ones from the bad ones. Never again. Greetings from the Philippines. Nope. LOL, I give up. Facts. Overseas. It's shady out here dating. Great words, unfortunately, as a member of the male council, we are no longer subscribing to this beautiful rhetoric. It's dead. LOL, I stopped putting cookies out for Santa more than 2 decades ago. Move on, fellas. Nope, I'm done. No, I'm good. Will never give up my mental sanity and peace. Not in America, I wish I could be optimistic as you. No, I'm cool solo and better off. Can't be convinced otherwise. Definitely giving up. Pass, too much headache. I'm sure mine is overseas because US is not it at all. I'll just take my turn and keep it pushing. I'm just on my grind, only thing I look forward to and chase money. Gave them flowers my time and never got a response. I was a good guy now. I just go to the gym and avoid women. I got to the point because standards are really crazy. Still trying, but at this point. No, we don't want a relationship anymore. It's quieter and more peaceful, and we get to do whatever we want.
Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.